What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Money Huddle. It's your boy Dre Rich, and to my right, I got my boy Shaq, ready for these conference championships. What's good, bruh?
What's good, man? Yeah, I mean, definitely didn't have this on my bingo card beginning of the year. I mean, I could see the Rams, but the other three teams are just insane to me. Even though I picked the AFC Championship game. I picked those two to win their division. I did not take them to go this far. So it's crazy, man. Kind of a crazy year.
It is crazy, but I do like where it's going because there are two teams that have already won this in the last 7 years. There are, if you want to go to the last 15 years, all four of them have really, except for the Seahawks. Well, they have 15 years ago. Everyone here has won.
Yeah, they don't forget, man. This could be a rematch of that show 2013, I think it was, when Manning got smoked by the Seahawks.
Yeah,
we could have another one of those, man, if Denver somehow pulls this out.
It could be that. It could be a Legion of Boom Patriots rematch, type of situation.
Could be Rams Patriots rematch.
Yeah, with no Jared Goff this time, so maybe they might win.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do
Jared
something.
Goffle.
But I swear to God, if it's Patriots Rams and it's freaking 3-0 at halftime, I'm gonna flip shit.
I just don't feel good about this Super Bowl game. Whether it's close, I don't think it'll be close. I think it'll be a blowout, or it'll be, like you're saying, 12-4, 12-3, some ugly, weird score.
If it happens to be the Patriots versus the Rams, we can expect 60 points. It guaranteed 60 damn points are getting put up. Because both defenses are suspect. They're very suspect. And the Patriots have not seen a quarterback like Matt Stafford in their lives.
Not this season. Easiest schedule in history almost.
And
they don't forget, man, people forget they lost to the Raiders week 1.
Yeah.
To the Raiders.
The Raiders, bro. Yeah.
There's some bad losses on that resume.
But we will get into the coaching carousel because there are some things that we need to talk about, some coaching stuff. What do you think of the coaching hires so far?
Well, I think, the Bills went from a promising job to, I don't know if you can trust the front office. Who do you get that's better than Sean McDermott at this point? With Harbaugh going to the Giants, which I think is the best hire so far. Not to put Jim Harbaugh on a pedestal. I don't think he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. I think he's right there with Tomlin. I think they're good coaches. I don't think they're the greatest of all time, but he definitely turns that Giants team into a 10-win franchise next year. They're competing for the division next year. He is automatically the best coach, or most proven coach in the NFC East, day one. So I like that hire a lot. I'm an Eagles fan, but I've said it on this podcast. I like that Giants roster. I think Harbaugh is the type of guy to go in there and, you see what his brother does with young guys, relates to them, brings the best out of them. He's a positive guy. The Giants will be scary next year. There's talent everywhere on that team. Offense is really good. The defensive pieces are really good. Pass rush when they're healthy. You get Malik Neighbors back. We'll see what they do in the draft this year with a top 2 pick. They don't need a quarterback. So the Giants will be good next year, and I hate to say that. And then you look at us. We haven't been able to secure anybody, against Philly. We'll see what Dayball happens with the Buffalo Bills. He interviewed today, but also Phillip Rivers interviewed today for the head coaching spot in Buffalo, which is weird. But here's another part about Buffalo is every coaching interview that they've done they've had Josh Allen sitting in the room. So Josh Allen has the input here. He's going to have a big say on who they hire a head coach. I think Phillip Rivers would be cool as a head coach. I think the offense would be a lot better. It would just depend on who he brings in. But I don't know if Dayball is the guy. I don't know if he'll get the job. I really wanted one of these guys. I really don't know who we get at OC, but that makes or breaks us. It has every year of Jalen Hurts' career as far as the OC. I know Jim Bob Cooter's still out there. And as funny as that's a real name, guys. As funny as his name is, he's actually pretty good. He's got a proven track record of being a pretty good offensive mind in the league.
Yeah.
I know John Gruden. No, he ain't got a job, but he's making a killing over at Barstool, just doing whatever. But once a coach, always a coach, and I think that's a good spot for him. If I'm the Eagles, I was telling you, I'd call up John Gruden, see if we couldn't work out a deal, have some fun.
We are Eagles podcast. Can't forget that. But I think that he has that mentality. He has the big headedness to not want to be a positions coach or offensive coach, bro. He wants to be a head coach. That's how the power trip he has in his life. He's always been that guy. So why would he want to step down and be lesser than the guy? And answer to Sirianni, he's fucking hell no, he ain't doing that shit. He's like, bro,
stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
No, he would not.
Yeah. Well, and that's my thing. Sirianni is not a proven offensive mind, defensive mind. He is a culture guy. He is a boy's boy. He keeps all the guys personality wise. He checks in with everybody, which is nice to have. But it would also he comes from special teams, and he has an offensive background. Like the tush push is all his idea, and it goes back to when he was with the Colts, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. As much as I like Sirianni's personality, there's things he's lacking. You need an OC here, and
sure.
I don't know who we get. With and the crazy thing, we wanted Mike McDaniels, the Dolphins coach. Supposedly he was going to sign with offensive coordinator with the Chargers, but he had an interview with the Bills as well scheduled tomorrow. So nothing's final yet on that. I do like the Minter hire for Baltimore. It makes sense. He's been with both Harbaughs. Everywhere he's gone with those guys, he's had an elite defense. Michigan in college won a national championship. He was with Harbaugh in the NFL before this, and then he went to the Chargers with the other Harbaugh, had a top 5 defense this year.
Yeah.
With pretty much the same defense they had last year that was middle of the pack. He turned them around. So I think that's a great hire for Baltimore. Nobody wants the Cleveland job. Nobody wants the Raiders job.
Wait. What do you think about?
Nobody wants the OC in Philly either because of the pressure that comes with it.
What do you think about Saleh in Tennessee?
You got rid of Vrabel for a Dollar General. Vrabel.
Yeah, bro, for real. Yeah,
I like Vrabel. And I like Saleh. Saleh's a great defensive mind. And no offense to the Jets, but he didn't have a great offensive plan. With Saleh, it's the same as Sirianni in the aspect. At least Saleh brings a defensive mind, a great defensive mind, a head coach, compared to Sirianni really just being a guy's guy. He doesn't have, a scheme or a title attached to him as far as he's great at this or great at that. Saleh is a defensive guy. It really depends on who he brings in at OC in Tennessee, and that is a tough rebuild. But there are some decent pieces on their defense. Apparently he believes in Cam Ward, which means I'm going to run the ball and play defense.
Yeah,
because it's going to be a rough while before they get enough talent there. But I mean, it's the same. You might as well, like I was saying in the beginning. It's Dollar General of Vrabel, man. Just got a discount on him.
And before we get into these conference championships, what do you think about the Sean McDermott firing?
I think it's bad timing. Bad timing. The week prior, you knew Harbaugh was going to the Giants. And then on top of, firing him after a tough game, call that play what you want, interception or a complete pass. I personally felt like he was down by contact, and that was a caught ball.
He was definitely down by contact.
And that changes the game. They would have been in field goal range, took a lead. Yeah. It changes the whole game. But I think it was just too little, too late. It's a tough spot. I agree with the firing, and I disagree. It was bad timing. If you were going to fire him, you probably should have waited till, I don't know, right after the game.
Summertime.
Just seems wrong.
Yeah, summertime. Yeah. Wait.
It just doesn't seem right, At least see and I get the draft process, but you got 90 days from today for the draft. Like, that's 3 months. At least give it a month to think about it. Coming off of that game, the plane lands, you're fired. And it's like, I understand why, I felt like he'd hit a ceiling. That's all he's ever going to get out of McDermott. Yeah. But at the same time, who's better? Who are you going to get that's better?
That's my thing, bro. Who do you think, if you bring in Brian Daboll, who you already fired, to replace a guy who's been doing better than he ever did?
He went 20-40-1 as a Giants head coach. And let me remind you, they went 11-5 in one of those seasons with Danny Dimes to make the playoffs. So he had 9 wins the other 3 years of his tenure there.
Josh Allen was crying in that interview, which is the owner said that is partially why they fired Sean McDermott, because Josh Allen was crying, so hurt by that loss. When he was partially the reason why they lost. He threw interceptions, bro. He fumbled the ball multiple times.
At half. That fumble at half, he gave him 3 points. Just gave it to him. I'm like, yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
So him.
I feel like I let my team down. Hell yeah, you did.
You 100% did.
Yeah.
So it's like,
wasn't McDermott.
They're blaming on the Keon Coleman draft pick, and Sean McDermott wanted Keon Coleman, and he could have gotten what's his face, Ibuka, but like
it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Who is it?
Not this draft, but the draft before.
Yeah, someone. I'm like, you could have got him. I was like, oh well, damn. It's
I have to look it up.
It is what it is, but like, you can't blame it all on Sean McDermott. Okay, I don't think he's good, but I'm a hater. Jets all day. But
yeah,
I do think that he should have been fired. He should have been one more year given. Maybe give him a receiver, damn it.
Yeah,
Shakir.
Well, that was my thing. Is they had, first of all, they didn't have any good receivers, and then what receivers they did have were crippled. So
also, like Dalton Kincaid misses like 5 games of the season because he's injured all the time. Because he's the number 1 guy. He's not Travis Kelce. He's not a guy that can carry your team. So why did you expect draft Keon Coleman? He's a bust, and run your entire passing offense through a tight end? Y'all ain't the freaking Chiefs.
Yeah, I think that was the Ladd McConkey.
You're right. Yeah. Ladd McConkey was the one he's supposed to draft, and they didn't draft him. See? And now, but it's Sean McDermott's fault? Okay, let's get real.
Yeah, threw him under the bus. He was like, no, we kept the GM.
Everyone should have been fired, honestly.
Well, and Brandon Beane sucks, man.
Brandon Beane, dude.
Sucks.
Like, you gotta be.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The way he threw that guy under the bus, the way he threw McDermott under the bus for that decision,
bro,
shows you what you're walking into as a head coach. That job went from top tier to, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And you gonna bring in Daboll?
Yeah. Bro, what if I'm thinking McDermott should go to the Falcons?
As a DC?
Oh, they didn't fire? They hire somebody?
Yeah, Stefanski.
Oh, damn. Well,
yeah.
Go to the Browns. It sucks, but go to the Browns.
And defense, yeah, but Jim Schwartz is a DC there. They didn't fire him.
Yeah, that's true. I like Jim Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz, I mean, dude, that defense.
It's gonna be
He
legit.
made the Lions relative with a shit defense.
I don't think he wants to go to a quarterback crazy situation, McDermott. So maybe he goes to. He can still go to the
If I'm
Dolphins.
him, I take a year off, dude.
Dolphins. Go to Dolphins.
Dolphins already hired somebody.
Who they hired?
Halfley.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Hired Halfley.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good for me. They're gonna suck. We're gonna beat them for sure. We're gonna beat their ass next year.
Hey.
That man went 22 and 26.
You gotta get a quarterback first, bro.
Bro, he was a average, a middle of the pack, 22 and 26 college football coach. And he was a mediocre defensive coordinator for the freaking Packers. He's trash, man. Gonna bust their ass next year. Okay.
That's how I feel. I was like, who is this guy?
Who the Jets? We're gonna bust their ass.
Yeah. What's crazy is you guys have interviewed 3 premier defensive guys. None of them want to play for Aaron Judge. They all got, or not Aaron Judge, sorry, Aaron Glenn. None of them want to play for him. They don't want to coach for him. He's bad. He should have been fired.
He'll be fired mid-season because they want to tank a little more.
The day of the draft, they're like, you're fired.
Nah, that'd be crazy. There's no quarterback.
These Madden rankings say otherwise, bro. You're fired.
But
Madden 27 just came out. Turns out you're the bottom of the carousel, Aaron Glenn. You got 68 overall. We get you the fuck out of here.
we already missed the good hires, bro. And even if then, the coaches wouldn't want to go there either.
Yeah, I'm scared as an Eagles fan because the OC means everything.
Everything. And y'all,
it'll be interesting what we do with AJ Brown too.
You have a couple of options. We'll see.
Don't like Kingsbury.
You don't have to like Kingsbury. He puts up points.
He plays a college offense.
He put points
can't be any worse than.
He put points up on you.
Not this year.
The year they were good.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, that was a fluke season,
bro. But like I said, Declan Doyle, the Bears OC, he's looking for a job. I think he can go and see what's up with the Eagles. That's a good pick, and that's what people are saying, buzzing around that y'all are about to interview him. So that's interesting. He definitely puts the quarterback in a good position to win. He trusts the quarterback. He puts him in positions to make a good decision, and I think that's what he needs. He doesn't need to be scripted. You cannot script Jalen Hurts. Okay?
No.
He needs to be able to improvise like he did in the college championship, like he has done in the NFL Super Bowl.
Well, and that was our downfall this year is there was no option run game. No RPOs. I mean, very few when that should be the first Super Bowl we went to and we lost. We ran a perfect RPO system. Every play was an RPO. It was going to the handoff, or Jalen was running it, or it was a quick throw. Every single play, or it was play action and burning them deep.
Yeah,
and in this offense that we had this year, it was terrible. It was like rookie mode on Madden, and you're like, oh, every once in a while I get man cover too, so the slant's open.
And that's why elite defensive coaches were able to stop y'all like a Saleh. Because
with shit players.
When the script
5, 6, 7 string linebackers.
Yeah, when the game script goes to shit and you don't give the quarterback room to improvise, that's where shit goes wrong. And then on the flip side, Declan Doyle for the Bears, he puts Caleb Williams in a position where, hey, if this shit breaks down, you can scramble out, and that receiver will be open if he runs this certain way. So, which is why that crazy touchdown pass happened, which is why a bunch of crazy fourth quarter touchdowns happened in this Bears season this year because of Declan Doyle putting the quarterback in positions to make a play. Like, hey, if my shit don't work, your idea will. It could. So
yeah, if you've got the arm talent,
and I think that Hurts does have arm talent. Okay,
he's got a deep ball that people are underestimate. He's kind of got a
He
weird
do.
moon ball, like Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Not trying to compare him, but like his ball is always high and comes in sharp.
I know it's over for the AJ Brown situation, but if I was him, I would just wait to see who they hire before I leave, because that could be an extreme difference from the year you just had if you get a right coach.
Or we trade him for a first rounder, or we trade his ass for Max Crosby.
And you would rather have him off the team than stay.
I'd rather see him in Raiders black and silver and Max Crosby in green than his ass stay.
If you need Max Crosby, you don't even need him.
We were not very good on the edge this year.
Okay.
That's why we traded for Jalen Phillips. And he got hurt. He's a free agent. He wants to come back. But let's face it, Max Crosby, we've got the salary cap to do it, especially if we trade AJ. I'm not saying we have to get him, but I would trade AJ for a first somewhere, or a star player, or a second and a third, a first and a third, something. And let's go get Mekhi Lemon. Let's trade up in the draft. Let's go get somebody with some issues like Jordan Addison in a crowded wide receiver room.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Naylor. Get somebody. Yeah, I think Deshaun. I think Dotson is off. This is his last year, so I think he's a free agent. I just don't know. We have, AJ's under contract for 2 years. So, and I'm tired of the last every year with him. Even when he's had great years, the man hasn't been not productive. It just can't focus around him. And our OC was weak enough to give in to player demands instead of figuring out how to fix the offense as a team. And that's what Kellen Moore did. Kellen Moore said, no, our strength is running the fucking football, doing RPO play action. And if you're open, you're open. And if you're not, you're not. I don't give a shit what your name is. The plays at work are the plays at work. And that is what you need in an OC. You can't give in to divas. That's why you got your shit egg, Kevin Petula. I don't ever want to come back to Philly. We don't ever want to see you back in Philly, motherfucker.
Like we better not catch you in the streets.
Yeah, for real. Next time, dude, it's gonna be a lot worse than fucking eggs. I'll tell you that right now. You better got a house on the West Coast. You hope somebody fucking hires you in Arizona.
Literally, he definitely leaving town immediately. But,
yeah, dude, some bad shit. You need to go coach some fucking 8th grade football with that offense, bro.
Hey, you gotta join my team, bro, and you better not mess up my situation because we be doing good.
I'm coaching Division III fucking football now in Arcubana, Arkansas.
That is our.
Let's go, River Rats.
We'll have some more coming up, I'm sure. Like I said, we do be seeing us a lot more in the off season too. It ain't over because the season's over. There's a lot of changes going on. People getting traded, coaches still getting hired because the Browns take their sweet
crazy
time
already.
Their sweet time.
And like I said, 90 days, 3 months from today, the draft is on. We're not far off, man. That means we got combines. That means we got 40 times interviews, coaching hires, fires, trades. It's a lot. Football is a year-round soap opera. I'm sorry if you're not tuned in, but you should be.
And you can definitely bet on who gets drafted, when, and where. When we're about that. I'm about that life.
Yeah, we'll have a little draft show about the odds. Mendoza is the obvious favorite, but if I'm the Raiders, I'd trade that number 1 pick and get me a haul.
Oh, yeah. However, the NFL conference championships are still active, ongoing, and the game one for the AFC championship is the Patriots -4.5 going to Denver, cold icy weather +4.5. Over unders 42.5. Let's just get into our props first because maybe that can help us out with our consensus bet. Because I feel like that's going to be a really good gateway to us agreeing on something. Because these are really
All
tough
right,
games. So this is not
let's
easy.
see what we got here. I actually am really confident in this game, but we'll get to that.
Drake May over 0.5 interceptions is plus money because he's been very lucky to not have to throw the ball into harm's way and also play easy defenses too. But why do you like this Drake May over interception?
Well, he has actually been a turnover machine. He has been not reliable. He's had 6 fumbles in the playoffs so far, and he's had 2 interceptions. Granted, the interception that he had last week was a deep ball at the end of the quarter to Hail Mary, try to score points. And you're playing the Texans, so you got to take them shots. But it's still an interception. Denver is going to ride their defense in this game. And what's crazy is they have the number 1 sacks in the league, the most pressure rate in the league, and they don't have a whole lot of fumbles this year. I think they're going to get some fumbles in this game. And I think the pressure is going to be there, and he's going to force, this is year 2 for Drake May. And he's playing with guys like Booty. That's his real name. Like, you ever heard of Keyshawn Booty? Hey, not till this year.
That's the real name.
Yeah, bro. You got Stephon Diggs out there who's be choking chefs and having babies with Cardi B and another woman within about a 4-month period while being caught on a boat with Tussie just right before the season start. And meanwhile, Vrabel, you saw last week, Vrabel, he's coming to the sideline, like, yeah, that's my boy. He don't give a shit about none of that. None of that. So that's who he's got. That's his most reliable receiver. He's a young guy. Denver's going to ride this defense. And I think Stidham, compared to what last week with Stroud, I think that defense, Rex Ryan said it best, 31 other quarterbacks will won that game last week with that defense. I think Stidham will be better against the Patriots in this defense as far as turnovers. I think Stidham wins this game if he doesn't turn the ball over. But Drake May is going to have pressure, and the numbers are there, and this defense gets after the quarterback, and the secondary is loaded. And I've been telling you guys since the beginning of the year, maybe I'm a defensive guy, but I love the Texans coming into the beginning of the year, and I love the Denver Broncos because of who they signed in the offseason. Greenlaw's coming back. Tufunga from the Niners was a huge signing, and they have been really good. So I think Drake May is going to have a handful in this game. It will be close, but I think the turnovers are going to be the difference in this game.
Agreed. I think this is a good bet. He's thrown an INT in 3 of the last 4 away games. This is their first away game this playoffs, y'all. They've been at the crib chilling, having a great time, crowd on their backs. No one needs to be scared or anxious. Now they're going to go to Mile High City, elevation, on the road.
That elevation whoops your ass.
It's going to be different. And he might be tired because he is a rushing quarterback. So he will be tired and he will make a mistake.
Yeah, and in the second half in those Mile High games, you see where the away team struggles. It's not the first half. It's the second half where you come out and say, God damn, I'm still tired.
Literally. So, yeah, get on them breathing apparatuses and get it going. But
there's going to be a lot of mask huffing.
Literally. Seriously. I'm on RJ Harvey, anytime touchdown.
I like this one.
I missed it last week. Okay, I missed it last week. Did not do it. But this is the week he's going to have to because it's Jared Stidham. Okay, guys, let's not get crazy. We do believe that he is not as bad as everybody thinks. that Jared is, but he will rely on the running back. This is the only option at running back. Everybody else is just if someone gets hurt, if RJ's tired, then you can come in. But usually it's going to be RJ Harvey the entire night. And this is the way to beat a Patriots team who luckily could stop Shroud from doing anything. So it was easy for them to halt Woody Marks. Easier for them to put him on the ground because Shroud could not do anything in the past game. He was dead in the water, bro. He was seeing ghosts, throwing picks, fumbling, crazy stuff. I don't think
5
that it'll be the
fumbles,
same.
5 interceptions in 2 games, 10
Yeah,
turnovers,
and
2 games.
D'Amico Ryan's not a offensive head coach, guys. We had to realize this. Okay, so we had to trust in whoever the OC was to really get Shroud going, and he couldn't get him going. This is a different story. This is a different story, bro. It's Sean fucking Payton. Okay, Sean Payton.
That was Sean fucking Payton, man.
Like he's gonna get him going. Okay,
This man started the second half of a Super Bowl with an onside kick before you had to tell motherfuckers you were doing it.
Yeah, like literally, he's like, I'm not.
Hey, he was ballsy, bro.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. All right, I do like RJ Harvey anytime touchdown because, like you were saying, I think he will be a big part of this game. And if you look at last week with Denver, they used all their backs. It was a rotating door. It was fresh legs. Okay, fresh legs. And Sean Payton has enough confidence to go out and say, we're going to have a big 2-week break after this before we play again. He's talking about, like, we're going to play the Super Bowl. Like, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, there's some shit talking going on right now. And so we'll see. Booty replied. They asked him, did you hear what Sean Payton said? And Booty said, what? He said what Sean Payton said. You know, he's like, hey, we're in 2 weeks rest, you know, for the next game. He goes, yeah, you can have 2 weeks in Cancun too, motherfucker. So some shit talking. There's some bulletin board material out there for this game. But I like RJ Harvey. I don't know how you feel about Stidham, but I'm actually I like Stidham in this game. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people are going to give him credit for. And the lines move. This started at 5.5. It's at 4.5 now.
Yeah.
So
like I said,
it all does depend on the running game, and I think RJ Harvey will make it easier for Stidham to keep this game close. He has to.
And your second prop correlates with my RJ Harvey touchdown because you don't think he passes the ball very much. You have Jared Stidham under 32.5 passing attempts.
Yes. Like I said, I think it's Sean fucking Payton. He's gonna have it's gonna be drawn up. I see a lot of big personnel being in there for running the game, running the ball, and plus, what happens when you put a 6th lineman in there? Like you saw it last week where he had that guy come out and catch the ball, eligible receiver.
Yeah.
But what that does is it freezes your defense. It makes your defense have to play a certain personnel. And you can scheme around that. And, you know, if you ground the run game into that, then play action comes open. So we'll see. Sean Payton's going to have some tricks up his sleeve. This is going to be a clock management game. And I agree with you that RJ Harvey will be a big part of it because you have to get this run game going to make it easier on Stidham to have open plays, bootlegs. He will be aggressive. Sean Payton is going to be aggressive. You saw it when Taysom Hill came in for Drew Brees.
Yeah.
He was the starter for a few games. And you saw it. It was the same offense. You know, of course, Sean Payton is going to throw elements of the quarterback's unique talent skills out there. Stidham's a running guy. Stidham is a little Swiss knife. You know, so there was quarterback sneaks, there was end arounds, wildcats, but play action, run the ball. But, you know, the bootlegs and the throws were the same. I expect you to make this throw downfield. Yeah. And with Stidham, I don't think there's going to be a lot of dink and dunk. It's going to be run the ball. We're going to try and run it. We're going to have some, you know, play action, but it's going to be 8-10-yard passes. There's not going to be a whole lot of deep shots in this game. And you know Stidham well from college. He was not bad at Auburn. Nope. He had a pretty good record in college. The only reason I thought he was going to be a starter. I think he was a first or second round guy coming out of the
Yeah,
draft. And the
bro.
only reason he
Okay, he
wasn't
was
the
a second round
starter
guy.
was they kicked the tires on Cam Newton that year in New England. And then COVID hit and they got Mac Jones and then they traded Stidham. And his starting history is not very good. If you look at his record, he's like 1-5 as a
Yeah,
starter. But that is in Las Vegas with the Raiders, where nobody has a good record.
no one does.
Nobody.
No.
And then Sean Payton's first move as head coach when Russell Wilson was there, he went out and traded for Stidham to get him back. And they pay him $12 million now to be on the bench. There's talent there. And I'm going to tell you right now, Stidham, Bo Nix, and Mac Jones, they're all about the same guy. There's not a whole lot of change in this offense.
Nope.
What do I trust? The offense has not been the focal point of this game, of this team all year. And I feel like Stidham is not far off from Bo Nix. Maybe he's not as much of a runner as Bo Nix, but the offense will not change. And I feel like his arm talent is about the same. Bo Nix is not a downfield thrower like that. And so this offense is going to be the same. He's been behind him all year, and he's fresh. Man, hasn't been hit all year. So I feel like Stidham's going to have a good game at home, and he's not going to have to throw the ball. 32.5 times is a lot. I don't see that happen at all.
And I agree with you, bro. You know, I got my Stidham facts, which is why I'll state those later on before we get our consensus bet. But I agree with your. He's not going to have to throw the ball very much. Also, the Patriots only allow 31.5 attempts per game. So it's really close. But because of him being in a backup situation in a very important game, there's no way Sean Payton's going to trust him to throw the ball that many times. There's no freaking way, dude.
No.
But
especially if you watched the game last week, he had running backs involved in that game.
Yeah.
The whole way. The only reason Knicks had to throw the ball as many times as he did was he was playing fucking Josh Allen.
I'm telling you, a toss behind the line of scrimmage is not a pass, guys. It's a rush. So remember that.
Unless it's a shovel pass forward.
A shovel pass isn't. Yeah, if it's behind the line of scrimmage, it's not a pass. He handed that ball off. Okay, so
it's a potential fumble.
That's true. But when he does pass the ball, I'm predicting like 28 passing attempts, 28, really close to 30, not even 32.
I got him somewhere between 25 and 30.
Yes, and Marvin Mims surprised the hell out of me because he was used a lot last week, and I'm like, dang, bro, I got money on what's his name, the other receiver that didn't get any love.
Cortland Sutton.
The other one.
Franklin.
Yeah, I had money on Franklin. He didn't do anything.
Hey,
so like,
to be honest, Cortland Sutton didn't have a catch till the fourth quarter of that game.
Yeah, but Mims.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a short game. The running backs, if you watch that game, the running backs were a focal point for Denver in that game. They were really aggressive in the first half, and then the second half, they let the Bills back in. Their defense created most of those points in that first half, and Josh Allen's terrible fumble at halftime.
True. And I do think that Gonzalez will be on Cortland Sutton, which is actually a tougher matchup for Cortland because they are both big guys. Christian Gonzalez is a fucking 6 foot something. He's a big dude. He's not a small guy.
He's 6'2" and he's 205.
Yeah, he's not a small guy, bro. So he
That's
will
a
be
corner.
It'll be troublesome for him. Everybody else on this team in the D-backs are up for slaughtering. And Marvin Mims, I don't know what happened, bro, but he has the heart of Sean Payton. He has the heart.
Well, I'm pretty sure he is a Sean Payton draft. He is a guy that if Sean Payton picks you in a draft, there's something he likes about you. You know, Nix is his guy. Harvey's his guy. Pretty sure Mims and Franklin. I know Franklin is, but I'm pretty sure Mims is too. You know who they did get rid of? Tim Patrick. That's not a Sean Payton guy.
They're like,
You
who
know,
are
you know who wasn't? Russell Wilson. He knew the minute he took that team, he's like, I want to let you know your days are numbered, motherfucker.
Yeah,
The minute he walked in. Yeah,
so
let's ride. You can ride your ass the fuck out of here. Ride the bench,
Marvin
bro.
Mims, Marvin Mims has had 8 receptions last game. This is crazy.
Damn.
8 receptions, bro. His over under was 1.5, bro. He had 8.
I will give you a sneaky pick if you guys like sneaky picks. This is a little bonus sneaky pick for you. I know you were talking about Stidham under INT.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's I'm not going to take credit for that. That was a Dre one. I was thinking about it, but I do like Diggs to have a touchdown in this game. And not only that, I kind of like Diggs to be the first touchdown scorer. I just feel like I think Vrabel is going to try and do smash mouth shit and then hit him deep.
I'm not hating on it, okay? But the way to beat this Broncos team is on the ground.
It is.
So why come Ramondre can't get the first one, bro?
Because everybody's going to see that coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, it's going to be running. It's going to be running the ball. You know they're going to try. That's why I'm like, you get that play action established. You make it easy for Drake May. First drive is going to be scripted. It's going to be runs, play actions. And then let's say they get down the field. I think there's going to be a big play dialed up in there for Diggs.
It might have to be but it's Patrick Surtain though on Diggs. It's not what you want.
The Broncos play a lot of zone defense, though.
That's
so
true.
It depends on what side of the field. That's what I'm saying. They're going to measure him up with that run game, and they're going to have some motion. They're going to figure out where they can put Diggs. And if Surtain doesn't shadow him, they're going to take a shot.
True. And he might. But back to Mims. Mims had 8 receptions last game, which is crazy. Okay. But he also had 2 receptions the game before that against the Chargers. He had 3 against the Chiefs. He had 3 against the Jaguars. He had 4 against the Packers. So he's had more than 2.5 receptions the last 5 games straight.
He has quietly become the number 2 receiver in that offense because that offense, you know what's crazy? Sean Payton had Michael Thomas as in New Orleans, and they hyper targeted the fuck out of him that one year. He went off. And then you look at this offense, there is not a hyper target. And what that says to me is that Sean Payton can work with anything. He can change anything, and he knows what he's got. He doesn't get outside the box. He makes what he knows he has work in the best way that he can, and he puts his players in good situations. Because Cortland Sutton is not a number 1 receiver. I'll tell you that right now. He has been because that's the best one they have out there. He knew Jared Jeudy was trash. Oh, you can run routes, you just can't catch shit.
So
his route tree's pretty, but your hands, they're lineman hands. Straight bricks.
No hands.
No hands. His legs, his footwork, awesome. Speed, awesome. You might as well hit him in the face mask you want to catch, though.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, bro, I'm even going to give him a bonus bet, bro. I'm even going to give him a bonus bet because I personally know this Patriots team, okay? And I got a guy that he should have a decent day too. And it's my boy Evan Ingram, okay? Also a guy that Sean Payton really likes, okay? Traded for him.
Not wrong.
Okay?
Not wrong.
Not only do you have to just draft a guy by Sean Payton to be loved, but you can be traded for him. He goes, hey, I saw you from afar, and you're actually really good.
Yeah.
All
he is that guy.
All I have is Adam Troutman. So can you come and replace him? Yes, I will. And Evan Ingram, over 19.5 receiving yards. That's cake. Honestly, that's 2 catches. That's cake.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Especially with the offensive scheme that they're going to come out with. it's not going to be dink and dunk, but there's going to be a lot of play action, run game, trickery.
And I'm telling you guys, the Patriots, like everybody in our division, in our entire division, the Jets, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, we all suck against the tight end. Suck. The Patriots are 10th worst in yards given to the tight end. They give him 57 yards per game to just the tight end.
Dang.
He's going to get 20 of them. Okay? He's going to get at least 20 of them.
All he needs is 25. That's half of that.
Like, hey, Gonzalez, you got Cortland Sutton covered? That's fine. What about the middle?
I'm going to take 6 yards here.
I'm going to take 6 yards, and then Evan Ingram, we know what he's been doing at the Jaguars.
Yeah, they've slept on him.
10, 20 yards, bro.
You go look at his first 2 years in the league before he got hurt. Evan Ingram is a beast.
After the
He's
catch.
a receiving tight end. He should have been a lot better. The Giants wasted his prime years.
Yeah,
I can see him being a part of this offense in this game.
Also,
it's all hands on deck, bro.
Also,
AFC Championship. We're going to a Super Bowl.
Backup quarterback, safety valve, easy safety valve.
Well,
right
and
there.
that's something we should look into. How often did Stidham throw to the tight end in the NFL and in college? Not so much college, because in that Auburn offense was really a run team, and they had pretty good receivers if I remember right.
Yeah,
but it was really a run first team. But I'm pretty sure he likes to throw to the tight end. He's a middle of the field guy.
In his years with New England, he 1,000% was hitting Jonnu Smith. 1,000%.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when he was there, for young,
made him relevant
Smith,
enough to get some contracts and steal some money from some other teams.
Really young drafted Jonnu Smith. He was hitting them. Okay, because Cam Newton has already praised Stidham for his knowledge of the game and his carefulness with the football. So
that's a lot coming from Cam Newton, because that motherfucker don't like nobody.
No, he hates everybody. If you are his backup, he's like, I hate you.
The only person in the entire playoffs that he didn't say was trash was Stafford. And he didn't say he was great. He said good. Everybody else, he said trash. I'm like, bro, you act like you're a great quarterback, motherfucker. You ain't shit. You a linebacker as a quarterback with a great defense that you rode all the way to the fucking Super Bowl, and then you ran into a bum-ass or Peyton Manning who couldn't throw a ball 15 yards without it sailing in the air for 10 fucking seconds, and you lost.
You lost because he didn't go for that fumble. He fumbled the ball and didn't go for it. What the hell's wrong with you?
You're a 6'6" man with bitch hands.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not breaking a nail. I ain't diving on that. Yeah, he's in the air. He said,
He regrets.
You watch that film, you go back and watch that, his hands go before he tries to reach for it. He's like, oh shit.
His pearls like my pearls. He was like, oh. I'm not getting in there.
Yeah, he good. Shit.
But hey, Evan Ingram, much like Cam Newton back in the the days with Greg Olsen, he'll be used in this game. I promise you, because the Patriots can't guard the tight end. 10th worst. Game 2.
Here we are.
The real guns are coming out. This is Rams plus 2.5 at the Seahawks minus 2.5. Over under 46.5. High total, but I do believe it can get there. We will come back to our consistent bet at the end of the show, because we had a real think about this stuff, bro. It's a lot to think about. But your prop one for this game.
Wait, did we get our consensus bet on the Denver game?
No, we didn't. We should go back to that and do that. Oh, unless you want to come back to it.
We'll just come back to it at the end. We'll come back to it. We'll give you we'll do our props, and we'll give you your consensus bet on both games.
And then we'll give you the whole recap. So your prop one for this game is Cooper Kupp. It's at 32 now, so it went one up than what you had it at.
Still like
32.5 receiving yards. Why?
He got to show old. Look, man, they lost Torrey Hunt. Who am I thinking of? Not Torrey Hunt. Damn, that rookie that came in this year.
Horton.
Torrey Horton. They lost him. They really haven't had a number 2 guy. And Kupp is a veteran. And you're in the NFC Championship game playing against your old team that lets you go. Thought you were too old. Can't play no more. It's got revenge game written all over it. They've had it all season. They've played twice, and he really, I think he's had like 25, 30 yards in each game. Nothing crazy. I think he goes off in this game. Everything on the line. I got to show these boys I'm getting there. I'm getting another ring. You're not. And I feel like with Shula, they're gonna try and stop JSN. They lost Zach Charbonnet to an ACL tear last week. Walker is absolute trash. I think he's terrible as a running back. He had yards last week. Don't get me wrong. He had yards against a really terrible secondary that our Eagle offense, because of a fucking third grade play calling, couldn't take advantage of. You had Sam Darnold torch him. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I feel like Cooper Kupp has a game here. I feel like it's a revenge game. He's going to try everything he can. JSN, and I feel like Shula will double cover JSN, make him take him away, make Walker beat you, make Kupp beat you. And I know you're not a Kupp fan. That's an old man, which is a smart game plan. If you're a Rams defense with your secondary being as questionable as it is as far as yards, might as well double team JSN and make Kupp beat you. Make their tight ends beat you. They've got decent tight ends, but Walker ain't going to beat you. Ain't no way Walker gonna beat you. So I think Kupp has like 4 or 5 catches in this game for like 45, 50 yards, maybe even a touchdown. I like that's my sneaky touchdown. I like Kupp to have a touchdown in this game.
I like Cooper Kupp in this game. You had me at revenge game because he really was cut and he wanted to stay.
McVay was like,
"It's nice out there.
Peace out, bro." He said, I'd rather go get an older Devontae Adams, bitch.
Yeah, he's like, I just gave you a triple crown. We don't care. Bro, literally was like,
we do not care.
All I need to know, you blew both knees. We don't need you. I'm going to go get Devontae.
Hey, Super Bowl, thank you for that. Have a good life. So
yeah, dude, McVay was like, hey, brother, I love you, man. Love what you did for us. You got 2 busted knees. That sucks. Real sorry about that. But don't think you're going to be productive this year. Don't just, it's been, we're glad you won a Super Bowl, Triple Crown. You've been asked for 2 years. We'll see you in Seattle.
Bro, you got to say in the high pitched voice, man, you blew out both knees. I really can't.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Clearly. Man, I'll pray for you, man, but I can't have you on my team.
I'm 39 years old, and I've already got the 2nd most playoff wins of any active coach right now.
Clearly. And so Cooper Kupp should have a good game, revenge game.
He should.
It's the Sean McVay. Sean McDermott. Sean McVay, he does not care about me. I'm going to show him why he lost. I still have the juice. And then I guarantee you, the Seahawks coach wants to help him.
Yeah. Let me get my back. I'm going to get a ring, and you're not, and you shouldn't have passed on me. Yeah. Because he was willing, like you were saying, he was willing to sign there. And he's been a loyal guy. It's not like, he's had injuries. That was a problem. It was the injuries. But when the man played, he's reliable. He had 0 drop passes in college. I was on Cooper Kupp coming into the draft. He should not have gone as late as he did. He was a 3rd round pick. 3rd rounder. I wanted us to take him so fucking bad. Western Kentucky, 0 drop passes in 4 years. He had something crazy like 600 receptions in 4 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane. And he came in, Triple Crown winner. It's there. I wanted him then.
And it's a testament to JSN being so good. I'm sure he's mentoring this kid. Hey, you can win Triple Crown too, bro. You can do it too. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Oh, and the crazy thing is, McDonald is a defensive guy.
Yeah. So
He's not an offensive dude.
the defense should show up. Okay, I think that's going to be But
The defense is loaded too. I did not
loaded.
realize the
My
caliber
first
of
prop.
players they have on that defense.
My first prop is Puka Nacua with 90+ receiving yards. There's no way, win or lose, he will be bottled up in this game. Win or lose, he's going to get 100 yards and a touchdown. Okay, he's going to minimally. Okay, this is we going home or we going forward, and I'm not going to be the one that had a bad day. No,
Puka has been unguardable.
yeah,
Unguardable. What's crazy is he feels like he's been in the league forever. This is a fourth year.
This man,
third or fourth.
This man is playing like nobody has pads on. Like literally, he's like, man, I'm running right through you, dude. I'm playing rugby.
I'm pretty sure that Puka's on a rookie deal still. They haven't made a big contract for him.
He's earning it right now.
I understand. I'm just saying this is his third year, and like he feels like he's unguardable.
Yeah, I think the 100 yards is booking it. Book it for him. He's going to get 100 yards this game. Touchdown.
When have you seen a receiver be minus money for 90+ receiving yards?
Yeah. Like to me, the touchdown is more scary for Puka because Devontae Adams is the red zone target. And these tight ends have also been showing up for the Rams.
But Puka has scored in 6 of the last 7 games.
Very true.
And he didn't do shit in the middle of the year. He didn't score touchdowns, but he has been touchdown central lately. And that was, don't get me wrong, 5 of those games Devontae Adams didn't play.
True. And I do also think this will be a low-scoring game. This will be the lowest-scoring game of the weekend. And in my opinion.
It might be.
I think McVay knows that this defense has to show up in order for us to do anything. Show up. Pick him off. Pick off Sam Darnold. Make him
not hard.
Honestly,
it's not hard.
It's the only way to win this game is if Sam Darnold throws a pick, fumbles the ball, something, and
twice.
He might because this is the number. They have his number, but Puka Nacua should have a great receiving day. Don't matter who's guarding him. Wooten, I don't care, bro. It ain't gonna work. Okay, he's gonna run through you. 5 yards turns into 20 yards really quickly.
With Puka, yeah, because he not only can break tackles like physically, but he can also juke you. And he's fast and big.
They are a run-first stopping defense, which is why they are one of the top 10 run-stopping defenses. So they're going to be playing more of the flats and getting that pass rush off to stop Matt Stafford from thinking fast. Because if Matt Stafford has time to think, it's over for you. You're getting picked apart. Look at the Bears. Picked apart. Sad.
Yeah, you literally can't show Matt Stafford the same look twice.
No. So I think that they're going to be stacking that box, making sure that the run game is not going to be able to do anything because Kyrie Williams can blow you up. And so they're going to continue to do what they always have done and then pray to God that their D-backs can do something and that the pressure of the D-line can make Matt Stafford do something terrible, which he might. He has been really reckless the ball lately. Okay, the Bears
up until last game. So it's the last 7 games besides last game, he's thrown a pick in each game.
Yeah.
He finally broke that streak last week. But who was he playing? The Bears. The Bears defense is not great. They showed up for the playoffs, and it's cold weather, and they had really had 2 really long drives and 1 crazy drive at the end, and then there's about 45 minutes where the Rams just sucked ass on offense.
It's just very likely that they try to put more of their pressure of their defense on the O-line than they do the D-backs. There won't be a nickel package, probably. They won't have an extra corner out there to really stop the pass game. They want to make sure Kyron Williams doesn't kill them because he can. And Blake Corum can kill you.
They can. If Seattle's going to play any kind of nickel, they've got to play a 3-5. Other than that, you can't just come out in a 4-2 nickel and expect to stop this run game. No. You have to have the bodies up front that are willing to tackle, be dirty. But you got to cover too, because you know who you got on the Rams.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a hard choice for the defensive coach, for the head coach. So,
well, and I think this coach will be ready. You've seen him twice. That's why I'm like, I've got a sneaky feeling. You were talking about it being under. I'm like, I got a sneaky feeling this game. They know each other so well. They know it didn't work the last 2 times. They're gonna figure out what does work at some point. So I don't know. It could be. 46.5 is a lot still. This division is notorious for playing each other close.
Yes. Your prop number 2, though, which is the flip side of the coin, because the Rams defense is trash. They got lucky because Caleb Williams threw a really good pass, but he just missed the mark, underthrew it, pick. So Jackson Smith should have a good day. Why do you think he should have a touchdown?
This secondary, they stepped up last week, but this, JSN. I call me crazy, but I think JSN's better than almost all the receivers on the Bears.
Yeah, bro, the best one is DJ Moore, and he's way better than DJ Moore.
Well, and I think they overpaid him. I don't think he's that great. I think he finds a new destination next year in some way or form. I think Luther Burden steps up in that offense, and you got 2 really good tight ends. So the offensive scheme for the Bears is a little different. And like I said, if JSN, if they're gonna double team him, which is what they should do with Shula, we'll see. Because that secondary has been questionable all year. They've been burned all the time. If they do double team him, that leaves Cup open, and if they don't, JSN's gonna eat him alive. So, and trust me, in the red zone, you've lost Charbonnet. Charbonnet is the back in the goal line for the most part. Now that it's just Walker, I can't tell you who the backup is, but Walker is not an every down guy. He goes backwards more often than forwards. He had a good game last week, but, who are they playing? The Niners. And they had nobody. They've been decimated. Every year we get to this point, and the Niners are decimated. Can you imagine what fucking Kyle Shanahan could do if his team was, 89% healthy like the rest of the fucking league? No, this man's coming in here at 60% in the fucking preseason usually. So I don't see Walker running all over this Rams defense, and I feel like they're going to have to find ways. What's the weakness? It's the secondary. They're small guys, Shula is good, but it's all about pressure, and that means Sam Darnold will have to get rid of the ball quick. And I really like JSN with inside the 15, 20-yard line as far as quick release. He's killed them all year. And, you go back to his last 2 games, even against the Rams, he's putting up 60, 70, 80, at least 60 yards against them. And he scored in one of those games. I think he'll be a big part of this. No Charbonnet. I don't trust Walker. And Sam Darnold, I think it'll be a passing game. That is the weakness of this Rams defense.
And that's why I do agree with you that it could be the over. The last game they played, 37-38. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's uncalled for.
Yeah. It was close. That's why I'm like, no, these guys know each other really well. I think they're going to pull out all the stops. Everything's on the line.
On the line. I agree, though. Jackson Smith and Jigba and Puka Nacua should both get touchdowns in this game. This is a game that these are 2 young superstars, not just stars. They are elite of the elite at their age. So
yes,
they should both score.
1 year apart as far as drafts.
Yeah, and whoever goes home and doesn't score, it's gonna be like, what the fuck did I even do in this game?
Yeah.
Why wasn't even here? But
don't touch me.
Really, I'm in the dark room. But
yeah, for real. About to go fucking emo.
Okay, Kenneth Walker will score a touchdown in this game, bro. Only because how did Sam Darnold stay safe last game? He ran the football. They handed the ball off. They kept him from making a mistake. They're going to continue to do this against the Rams defense that was ran on. We just seen the Rams get ran on by DeAndre Swift and Monungai. They tore a hole through him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Eric Bieniemy had a lot to do with that.
That's true. Also, it is in the cold. Okay, it's going to be cold out there. It's rainy, possibly, likely. And Kenneth Walker plays better at home. Okay, so I like him more at home. I also like Charbonnet touchdown too. If you don't like the Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet is also a good chance. But
Charbonnet is gone with an ACL tear from last week.
Oh yeah, it's over.
out.
Yeah, ACL's over. So it's even more likely you can see Kenneth Walker in the end zone. Because
I was gonna say, I think that's why they got this at -150 because like there ain't gonna be no. They're back there. I can tell you who their third string guy is.
Yeah, I don't know either, bro. It probably is like a kid from Georgia. Actually, he could be. No, he's probably still hurt. But they did draft a Georgia running back. Okay, they did draft him. He was hurt in the beginning of the season. But who knows who he is now?
He's an NFC Championship game. Knees just fine.
Literally. But that is our bets for this week. We'll go back and give you our consensus bet. Now that we have gone through our actual bets, we can give you guys what we actually think about what the outcome will be. Let's start back off with where we were at with these Broncos Patriots game. We got Broncos.
What do you like here? Because I'll tell you what I like. I'm gonna take Denver +4.5 all day.
I think 4.5 is such a good price because it's a field goal game at the least.
It is for sure. And if you could have got it at 5.5, I would have been pushing the button on that. Because I know Stidham. I think I don't see a big difference in quarterback play here. I love the +4.5 because the over/under is real questionable. I think it literally is a 23-20 game, but like you're gonna be sweating that. And what you're not going to be sweating is how close Sean Payton and that defense keeps this game close against an overrated Patriots team that has had the easiest schedule this year and a crazy fluke path to the fucking AFC Championship game.
I just know that the Broncos are prepared. I'm telling you, they are prepared for this game, regardless of who's fucking throwing the ball.
Yeah, you got a drill sergeant for a head coach. And I think that's why him and Drew Brees did so well for so long. And I'm going to tell you right now, you see that brick-headed fucking bullshit haircut Nix has, that boy is ready to take orders. So there's a military aspect to that offense with Sean Payton. It's yes, sir, no, sir. Do what I fucking tell you.
And he's a perfect person to just follow the leader. He will do exactly what he's told, as he always has, which is why Cam Newton said he was the guy that people went to ask questions to. Like, hey, he ain't even starting. They're like, hey, is this right? Am I doing good? This coverage right? Is it actually going to be this coverage? Like, yeah, if you see this lineup, it's probably this coverage. Like, he's over here. He's a student of the game. Just a student that's always ready. He's on a team where he knew that if something were to happen, I have to show up. And he's always been the guy to show up. This is the guy that, like Shaq said, first guy that he picked up in free agency. First guy. So
made sure to go get him. Like priority. He's like, oh, I got Russell Wilson. Fuck no. Go get me Stidham immediately. Immediately. Yeah, he's like, get me that motherfucker.
And we are
pay him what he wants.
We are consensus bet on the Broncos +4.5. If you can get 5.5, 5 somewhere, that'd be freaking nice. But 4.5, bro, it's a field goal game. If they lose, by a field goal. They're not gonna let Drake May just throw all over them and score 20 points and lose by 10 or lose by 7. No, they're not gonna do that. It's at their crib. At the crib. This could be the biggest upset of the year.
Yeah. I mean, dude, all right. Let me get into this. We were talking about this. Any first time guys, any platforms you haven't used where they give you money, you should go take the Denver money line and the Pats money line and just put all the free money in, half of it on one and half on the other. And I'm telling you, the Denver money line is a sneaky pick this week. I like it. I don't know how many times I got to say it, but Stidham is not that much different from Mac Jones, who did really well in San Francisco this year, or Bo Nix, who got him to this point this year. And I really don't see a big difference in him and Mendoza coming out of college. They're game managers. It's Brock Purdy, you know. There's not a big difference. This offense does not change a whole lot, and the strength is their defense. It will be a field goal game. And at home, you're a 4.5-point underdog at home. They give you 3 for being at home.
There is no way that this is a plus 4.5 game by game time. By Sunday, this will be lower to 3.5. There's no freaking way. I predicted the last one with the Bears. I just knew this is going to be the same thing, bro. This is not going to be where it is right now on Friday, on Sunday. So take it now because this is bull. You think Sean Payton's going to lose by more than a field goal at home in the playoffs? That is insane.
Dude, and at the very worst, he loses by 4, driving for a touchdown. He ain't losing by 10. Ain't no fucking way. And what people are forgetting here is their defense can score points too. And the number 1 in sacks, number 1 in pressures, the turnovers just don't show it. And that scares me because you know what that means? Their turnovers are coming. And who's been turning it over? Drake May, fumble-itis, all playoffs, last 5 weeks of the season. There's no way they lose this game by 4.
No.
There's no way. More than 4?
Bro, Nick Benito. He's on your ass, man. He's on your ass,
Nick Benito, he's a beast, bro. He's coming after that ass.
Seriously, bro. Alex Singleton?
Bro. Well, and here's the crazy thing. If you look at it, Hufunga has blitz plays where he hits a motherfucker too. This is the best defense left in the entire playoffs after the Texans. And the Texans, if they had 31 on the other quarterbacks, you could put Philip Rivers. That defense is historic. And Stroud made them ass.
Seriously, bro. Like, if it wasn't for the bad quarterback play, it would have been a different story. And I don't think they're going to have the opportunity to make Stidham have those same blunders because he ain't going to be tasked to do a lot. I promise you, it's going to be grade school football for him. Grade school. Check down, hand off. Defense will put us in more than half the field. So then you guys to work with 50 yards, bro. If you can't get the ball off 50 yards, you're crazy.
The defense is going to set them up in this game. There is going to be good field position. I'm not saying it's going to be all game long, but when they are on the 50 or inside, it's going to be because their defense put them there. Pinning them back deep, turnovers, 3 and outs. This defense is, Sean Payton has got this defense hyped to come out here and hit that rookie-ass quarterback and this rookie running back and Tussie choking his kitchen-ass fucking chef out. Right. He's going to have that defense ready to hit guys. He's going to make them the enemy. That's what he did. That's what he did with New Orleans.
Will Lutz, his kicking prop.
Yeah.
2+, 1 minus 140. They're gonna
You'd
have good field position.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're gonna have field position. I would just look at the weather. I know we're in Missouri. It's about to get shitty here, but I would look at the wind and the weather at game time. But Will Lutz is clutch, indoor, outdoor. He was a dome kicker for a long time, but he won that game last week outdoors.
Oh, he hit that one against KC a couple years ago. I was like, whoa.
Windy as fuck outside that game too.
Yeah. Cold.
Yeah.
So
that's what that ball said too. Whoa.
Yeah. I do trust Will Lutz in this game as well. So
he's a vet.
2+.
And Sean Payton, another Sean Payton guy that he had in New Orleans for a long time. He trusts him.
I just trust Sean Payton in this game, period. Broncos +4.5. Give me that. Over Vrabel? Sean Payton or Vrabel?
Sean Payton.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Vrabel's been to an AFC championship game and choked. Sean Payton has not lost a championship game yet.
Hey, if they do win, Patriots win this game, I want to see him chop his dick off. Chop it off.
Hey, if the Patriots do win, they're going to get smoked because the Super Bowl champion's coming out of the NFC.
He said, would you rather chop your dick off to go to the Super Bowl? Yeah. He said he would chop his dick off.
Apparently, he ain't had the good shit.
Game 2.
I don't know what kind of missionary lame ass shit you've been through, bro, but you got all that money. You need to explore, my man.
Exactly. Hey, game 2, consensus bet. Rams +2.5, Seahawks -2.5. Where are we going, bro?
I like the Rams to win this game. But you know me, I hate Sam Darnold. I think he's trash. The over-under is scary. Yeah. The under feels more comfortable, but it is something. They've hit the under in the last 2 games they've played. And this division's known to play tight. 2.5. And Vegas knows what they're doing. If it was 3.5, I'd take the Rams. Even if it was 3, I'd take the Rams. But 2.5, I don't know. I feel like this is another field goal game at the very least. What do you feel like here? Who do you feel like wins this game?
I think the Rams. Man, I wish it was 3.
Yeah,
3
because the Rams money line is better. If you're going to take 2.5, you might as well take the money line.
I do think that the Rams. You know me, bro. I'm against dome teams outside. I'm so against dome teams outside, and the Rams have been playing outside the last 3 games, and
winning.
But the Bears was such a freaking lucky win, bro.
So was the Panthers. They had to come back and drive down the field to win that game.
And so I'm saying, like, this is where the luck runs out, bro. I think the Seahawks could win this game, and that's why I do not want to take the Rams.
Okay, so 46.5. It's 2.5 point spread. That means you think they say the Seahawks are going to score 25.5 points. 24.5. 23.5. Damn.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. They haven't done it. They haven't done it in the last 2 games against this team. They haven't put up 23.
I just kind of think that this is where the under hits, even though they've been going over. They have been going over their last head-to-heads. I just think this is the one that goes under. So they've gone.
I feel like this is the game where Sam Darnold Cinderella's his ass. He goes back to being a pumpkin, bro.
They went over in Seattle recently in overtime, 38-37. Crazy comeback by
the fumble touchdown recovery.
Insane. We lost that game.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah, that was a game we got fucking robbed on.
Dude, I had so much money to be won if the Rams would have won that game. So much money would have been won.
There is no way the Seahawks win this game. because that was in Seattle. That game was in Seattle, and they shouldn't have won. And the Rams beat them by 4. And Sam Darnold's thrown 6 interceptions in the 2 games they played, 4 in one and 2 in the other.
Yeah.
And you had to have some bullshit fumble recovery touchdown to win that game.
Yeah. The last 4 meetings.
I like the Rams money line.
Bro, the last 4 meetings in Seattle have gone under this total. The highest it's 46 exactly. In Seattle.
All right, which one do you feel more comfortable with, the under or Rams money line?
I can't take the Rams, bro. I can't. The defense is fucking
We
trash.
can't take the under, man. We got too many people with touchdowns in this game and our props.
Bro, 46 is all right. You can score. If both people scored twice each, it's still under.
Dang.
Bro, if each of them scored 3 times each, it's still under.
Yeah, you need it to be 24-21 to keep it the under.
I think the winner of this game has 24 points.
All right, give me the under. Reluctantly.
Yeah,
the Rams are going to win this fucking game. That's my bet, America. The Rams will win this game.
I honestly think if they do win this game, it's because their defense shows up.
Yeah. I would give a plus 2.5, but you might as well take the money line at this point because it's a field goal game, no matter what.
I'm sorry, bro. If the Rams defense from the Bears comes out, they're gonna get slaughtered. Slaughtered.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the weather's gonna be a lot better compared to that game.
True.
So we'll see. I like the Rams to win, but I'll go with the under because historically this division plays close. It's always 23-20, 24-20, right in there.
Yeah. It's really close, bro.
This game will come down to a 2-minute drive, one way or the other. Interception, touchdown, whatever.
Besides the last game, crazy. The one before that was 26-20. Before that, 30-13. Before that, 19-16. Before that, 26-17.
Yeah, give me the under.
Yeah, the loser might not score 20 points.
Sam Darnold, 3 interceptions. Calling it right now. 3 picks. 3 picks, 195 yards, no touchdowns. There's no way.
I think he has a decent game. I think he has a decent game only because the Rams can be ran on. Also, Seahawks have one of the top 5 O-lines in the league.
And the Rams do not.
Hell no, they don't.
No.
So
no.
It's going.
They've got a really good defensive line in Seattle.
Like I'm gonna take your Rams bet in a parlay just for safekeeping and just to ensure that if you are right on that, I'm on that. But I think the under is better because, bro, how do you beat a team 3 times in a row? No one does that.
No, well, the Rams won the first one. Seattle won the second one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, this one's up in the air. But
the
one thing that is consistent is Sam Darnold has sucked a fat one in every game.
He did not play very well in the last game, but he wasn't terrible the last game either, though. He wasn't god awful.
No, he just needed that fumble recovery touchdown that was called dead.
He was literally game manager. 12 for 17, 124, touchdown. Have a good
no
luck.
picks.
Hey, Kenneth Walker. Here's 19 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's getting one. He's getting one in the game, bro. He's getting one.
No, that's why he's at minus 150, dude. That's probably the most guaranteed bet we have.
He's 1,000% getting one.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
but that's our bets for this week. We will recap those bets right now. We got game one, Patriots -4.5 at the Broncos +4.5, over under 42.5. Our consensus bet is the Broncos +4.5. We like Sean Payton more than Vrabel. Vrabel's cool, bro. Good job doing what you can with the makeshift offense next year. Go get you a Chris Olave. Go get you a someone else to help you out. But right now, your receiving core is kind of sucky. Okay, and Patrick Surtain is guarding Stephon Diggs, so good luck with that. But Shaq's first prop is Drake May over 0.5 interceptions. Yep, I love this bet a lot
Yeah.
because he hasn't
Put
played
that
no
in the
one.
bank.
He's played a tough team before, but he hasn't played a team like the Broncos, who are just magnetic to interceptions, bro. They just make plays.
And the pressure will be there.
100%. Benito's on his ass, bro. Sorry. Okay, and the scrambling ain't
Benito
gonna
will
be
be
what you
all up
want.
in that ass.
Literally,
Yeah, all you can eat buffet on Senior Sunday.
seriously. Shaq prop, his number 2 is Stidham under 32.5 passing attempts. He ain't gonna have to throw the ball because it's gonna be run
Easy
time.
money right here, dude.
That's
There's no
where
way.
there's no way they let him throw the ball 32 times. There's no freaking way. Like
No.
after seeing what just happened to the Texans, no.
I'll tell you right now, if he does throw the ball over this, there's no way they win.
There's 0 chance he wins. But
Mm-mm.
how they do win, though, is my first prop, RJ Harvey touchdown, because he didn't have one last week, okay, and it was a tough game. He needs to score this game, okay? You can't just rely on your defense the entire time. The offense has to do something. Backup quarterback, RJ Harvey has to be the guy inside the red zone to get the ball in. And then my part number 2, Evan Ingram over 19.5 receiving yards, because the Patriots, as every single person in my division, is trash against the tight end. Evan Ingram is the guy that Sean Payton likes. He will be using him. Game 2, Rams +2.5 at Seahawks -2.5. Over under 46.5. Our consensus bet is under 46.5. I had to talk Shaq into it. I want to say that up front. I had to talk him
I
into
did.
it.
This would have been the only other thing I would have took besides the Rams money line, because there ain't no damn way I lay points with Seattle winning this fucking game.
I have a few homies that are Rams fans, and they are probably texting me right now like, what the hell? You're taking the freaking under and not the Rams? I'm scared, y'all. Scared of y'all. Because y'all have a bad defense. And if Sam Darnold somehow doesn't see ghosts, y'all are in some damn trouble. But
There ain't no damn way, man. He got that Toradol running through that oblique right now.
true. But after Kenneth Walker's massive game, the run game should be something they try to do. And they're going to rely on their defense to stop Matt Stafford from doing too much to them, which means the under 46 winner of this game has 24 points. That's the winner. And both teams' team totals are under 24 points. The Rams are at 22.5. Are at 21.5, and the Seahawks are at 24.5, 23.5. So the winner of this game is going to score 24 points probably. And ain't nothing more than that.
If Walker goes down and it comes down to Darnold having to win it, game's over.
Oh, for sure over. Game over. But he will be getting a lot of the targets. But also, Shaq's prop number 1, Cooper Kupp, he probably gets more targets now that there's only one running back. Because now that there's no Charbonnet, who was a pass-catching back,
Yep.
he is going to get
better,
more
in my opinion.
and better than Kenneth Walker. We all agree. We are Kenneth Walker haters. Okay. However,
Never drafted the man once.
yes.
Never.
Cooper Kupp, 32.5, over 32 receiving yards. Yes, he will be used more. Revenge game, as Shaq said, and the injury to Charbonnet means that we need more safety valves. Cooper Kupp is not a go deep guy anymore. That's JSN and Shaheed. Let them young guys go deep. I'm getting the
Red
shallow
zone and
route.
first downs, you're looking for him.
Yeah, I'm getting the shallow routes, the 5-yard passes. Let the young guys get the deep passes. They can go get hurt. Not me. I'm old. Old as hell.
Get your ass in the air.
I'm still old.
I blown both knees, man. Ain't no jump left in.
Yeah. You
I
want me
can
to
drag toes.
want me to do a 50-50 pass, 50 yards out? No.
Nah, I can drag toes because I can't move my feet.
Really?
I got that.
Go over the middle? No.
Hell no.
Like,
I'm
no.
5'11".
Yeah, really. I'll take 15 yards. I'll do that. That's what I can do for you. But
It better be on the boundary too.
he will get targets. He will have at least 4 catches in this game, and that's going to for sure get him over this yards for sure.
And this number's creeped up, so everybody thinks it's going up.
It's already gone up. Because Shaq got it at 31. It's at 32. It's going up. And that's a good sign. JSN, possible Triple Crown winner. He is at any top touchdown plus 105. This is not going to be plus money whenever it's game time. It will be minus 110, minus 120. Guaranteed.
Yeah, they'll be jumping on him.
Yeah, come Sunday night, it's going to be up. You ain't going to miss the plus money, bro. So get it now. Yes, I believe it's
that Broncos game will be a 3.5 come kickoff.
Definitely. That Broncos game, get it now or forget about it. Forget about it by Saturday night. It's gone. Definitely
gone. Yeah. So get it today.
Yeah. Sit him. He ain't scared. I promise you. But my prop number 1 is Puka Nacua 90+ receiving yards. Told you, JSN, Puka will both have good nights because they know if this is the last game, win or lose, I'm not no bitch. Okay?
I ain't no bitch made motherfucker.
You will not look at me and be like, dang, y'all lost and you were quiet. No, man. It's my brother. It wasn't me.
No, I'm gonna play so that way I can throw shit at you at the end of the game.
Seriously, no hate because hey, we are an Eagles podcast, but they ain't going out like your boy AJ Brown. They ain't going out like him. They are different breeds.
Oh, you mean 4 drop passes on all first down catches that should have been caught? We would have won the damn game. Yeah, ship his ass, bro. Don't even get me started.
It ain't gonna be Puka doing that. I promise you.
I hope you like black and silver and not catching balls and get knocked the fuck out over the middle. Because Mendoza gonna lead you into a world of hell. I hope we trade him to the Raiders. Fuck him.
But Puka Nacua, he ain't gonna be no Brown. He ain't gonna be no AJ Brown, bro. I'm telling you, he's not. You gonna give him the
He's
damn
a tough
ball?
son of a bitch too.
Yeah, literally. We gonna go over the middle. We like the middle. We love the middle. Actually,
love contact. Bring all the dudes on me, dude. He's a big dude.
He's actually very, very physical. It could be a corner. Could be a good ass corner if you wanted to be.
See, but AJ got all them muscles and no fat, so the bruising really hurts.
It does hurt. Puka Nacua, 90+ yards. Book it. It's already creeped up to 95 yards. Go ahead because if you want to get near plus money, because it's like minus 108 for 93+ yards. So it's definitely going close to 100 yards guaranteed for this guy.
That's what he averages a game is 93.
Yeah, and I guarantee you this is one where they need him. They need him bad. Prop 2, Kenneth Walker, anytime touchdown. He had 3 last game. He's the only capable running back left. He's going to get into the end zone. They don't want your boy Darnold to do too much, and neither would I. As a Jets fan, don't do it. Okay, McDonald, don't do it. Don't do it.
Get that Toradol in that fucking oblique right now.
Hey, it doesn't take much for Sam Darnold to get that 6th sense and start seeing ghosts again. Okay? He'll start seeing them real quickly.
He smells a hot dog. He starts thinking about Sanchez eating on the sidelines type shit. He's like,
literally, bro.
The Jets.
He's like, oh. He's like, oh, is that Kobe Durant? I thought that was a ghost. No, because Kobe Durant picking you off.
Do I have mono again?
Literally. He might revert back to adolescence, bro. You never know. Flashback to the past. You might have to
He's
put
like,
in
I got mono, and this motherfucker grew 6 inches. A
Bro.
mole on his face, bro.
Bro, who the hell's the backup?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's Drew Lock. Yeah. You don't want that to happen.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the running backs.
No,
Yeah, Drew Lock's
no.
the backup quarterback.
You
Like, I don't know who the fuck's running behind Walker.
Bro. Oh, yeah, it is the Georgia dog, bro. McIntosh. Yeah, bro.
All right.
He's Georgia. Hey,
Watch him outgain Walker.
Hey, Kenny McIntosh had a good season for Georgia. He left a little too early, I will say. He should have stayed a little bit longer, but the league was calling him, so he left. But he's a big dude. He had an ACL injury. He's coming back. He's been all year. This is probably his first snaps he's going to probably get this entire season. But so Kenneth Walker, touchdown. That is our last prop for this week. This is championships for the conferences. Okay. Super Bowl, we'll give you guys 3 to 4 props each for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
We're going to give you the entire smorgasbord for the Super Bowl.
I will give you a future prop right now. Take who you like out of the NFC because they're winning a Super Bowl. Ain't no way the AFC wins a ring this year. I've been saying that since week 10 too, where I called the Rams to win the Super Bowl. It just ain't going to be against the Texans.
There's no way, there's zero chance that the AFC wins the Super Bowl. Okay?
Not a chance in hell.
There's too many question marks, especially with Bo Nix being out.
Only way is Drake May versus Sam Darnold. Because Sam Darnold sucks.
Yeah, if it's Sam Darnold,
yeah.
There is no way Sam
Darnold's
winning a Super Bowl, bro. There's no freaking way.
No, that's the type of shit that makes you want to watch the WNBA.
Bro, I will put my entire bonus on Sam Darnold not winning the Super Bowl. He's not.
I'll tell you right now, I would rather watch Cade Cunningham highlights than Sam Darnold Super Bowl.
Seriously, I'm not doing this, bro. It better not.
I would rather watch Angel Reese miss every shot from last season on repeat than watch a Sam Darnold Super Bowl.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's bad. And if
she led the league in rebounds, yeah, because half of them were her fucking shots.
I'm gonna bet the Rams money line just out of spite. I do not want him to win, but I'm not gonna bet my bet. My bias against Sam Darnold because I'm a Jets fan is not going to get in front of me giving you guys winning picks. I promise you that. But I'll tell you now, when I leave this show, I'm going to bet on the Rams money line with Shaq. Just because fuck Sam Darnold to the umph degree. Okay?
I'll tell you what, you can actually parlay the under and the Rams money line. So you can do both of those if you trust both of us.
Literally. And I do not like the Seahawks. But they do have ways to win, which is why I'm trying to give y'all the best opportunity to cash a parlay, to cash a bet that isn't my bias. So there you go. Those are our
fuck Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Okay. We believe in one home team and don't believe in the other home team. That's fair. Very fair.
Yeah. That's a nice way to put it. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood style.
Yeah. But thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, the season's almost over, but we ain't done yet. We're going to give y'all a hell of a Super Bowl episode. There's more trade deadlines. There's draft combine situations. There's also other sports that I will be having Shaq peek into.
Ooh. Trust me, guys. I'm starting to load up on college basketball. I'm getting ready for March Madness. I am watching the MLB right now because I didn't think I'd be this far into the NFL and literally not give a shit who the Super Bowl winner is. So I'm really staying on top of free agency and college teams right now. So look forward to March Madness. I really won't be involved until we get to March Madness, where we get the tournament bracket show. We'll sit here, we'll talk it out. We might even fill one out online with you guys, and then we'll break it down. That could be a big episode. But I'm always in for March Madness. We'll always be in for the draft and Dynasty. We'll get some best ball stuff going this year coming up. And best ball is ever changing from week to week, month to month. Closer you get to the season, who you got in the 7th, you might not get until the 14th, or the 14th might jump up to the 8th. It really depends on how the news goes. And we'll be here at the very least, dude. NFL wise, we'll be talking about the news because there will be a lot. It's year round, baby.
If you don't like our sports takes, you can't say we ain't funny. And that's something you can tune into. Comedy, the jokes, the clowning on coaches. We do that.
Oh, bro.
It's fun.
There's enough of them.
There's a lot more coming out of here. Depending on where Cliff Kingsbury goes, it could be a very, very funny situation.
Going to the Browns, baby. Well, I've got no receivers.
No receivers.
And Judkins might not play till week 4. And it's not because he beat somebody this time. It's because his ankle snapped back and his big toe touched the right side of his calf.
It could happen. Okay. But we will be here to give you all the information and all the details. Thank you all for tuning in. Good luck with your bets as always. Dre Rich signing out. Shaq.
Peace.